Can't hear you, Stephanie. You're muted.
Welcome, everyone. Hey, it's Stephanie Dawn, and I'm super excited to be here to introduce our beautiful newest crown, Ms. Rachel Doma Balansat. Rachel, to watch her ascension and to be on her team has been absolutely extraordinary. She has so much foundational goodness for us today to help us ride Wave 2. I can't wait for you to receive all the goodness, all the very practical numbers around what we're doing and the conversations that we're having with our new customers, with our potential customers, with our old customers. There's a lot of conversations happening for all of us. So without further ado, I give you Rachel Balansat. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thanks for welcoming everyone. Great to see your beautiful faces, all of you. And definitely get your team members on this call. If you haven't had a chance yet, send some texts out. This is a call that my team has been really asking for and wanting, and we did a little version last night with my team. It was really helpful, and I can hear your phone, Stephanie. I think we're on a feedback loop here. So anyway, I am really excited to share with all of you guys some juicy nuggets that I think are going to really make a difference in your Wave 2 experience. These are nuances, these are subtleties. I know people are still doing Connect calls. What I'm noticing is people are still getting stuck on the Connect calls, those of you who are leading the Connect calls. And even if you are brand new on this call and you have never done a Connect call, or you haven't gotten anyone to a Connect call, or you've never done a Connect call for another person, being the upline for a Connect call, this is really valuable because you can use this information when you're doing healthy happy hours. You can use this information if you're doing a business opportunity meeting, which is big with my team. We do a lot of business opportunity meetings, and they've been very successful. High launch pack rate. So there's some like fundamental things to know, and I'm going to make the assumption that all of you know what a Connect call is. And just briefly summarize, it's when there's 3 people on a call. And there are various times when we have Connect calls. The most common one that we're most all familiar with is the Connect call when you have a prospect on the phone and your upline on the phone at the same time. And you're introducing your prospect to your upline. And this happens for a variety of reasons. Number one, the most important reason is for your training. It's for your training so that you learn about how to talk about the products. You learn how to build the value of what we have. You learn how to inspire people to join our team, to want to jump on with a launch pack as a business builder, brand partner, and to really open up relationships that they're connected to a team. So I had, I've told this story before, but Skylar, who is our upline crown, she was an executive for 2 years. And she was stuck there because she wasn't getting people on Connect calls. And as soon as she started getting people onto Connect calls, she shot up to crown. Really. So the difference in your business between, you know, then just making a side income and actually making this a full-time income and even residual income that's sustaining all of your wildest dreams is the Connect call experience. Because it definitely is going to train you. And also it's important because you get all the trickle down, right? So all the information that I'm getting at the crown level with my crown buddies, who we're like conferring and we're like, you know, having our own meetings, this is going to come to you guys, to my diamonds and my executives, all the new information and the new ways we do Connect calls. Like it's very different. Not very different, but it's always changing. And so you want to make sure you're getting the new information, and it happens a lot through the Connect calls. Another time we do Connect calls is literally, and the other value of having this Connect call with your prospect and your upline is so that your prospect understands the value of the product as well as the value of the business. So it helps build value. Building value is so essential in this business. We really have to explain to people why they can use this. We know it's great. We know that, oh my gosh, this has changed my life. This is phenomenal. I'm a changed person. This could change everyone in my life's health. I mean, we could have people live longer quality lives and not die with sickness, which has kind of become the accepted norm, which doesn't have to be so, right? So we want to transmit this information that we know, we experienced it. How do we convey this like amazing opportunity to people, both the health side and the wealth side? How do we convey that? So it happens, yes, we start people through the funnels. We've got the videos, we've got the Shift to Wealth group, we've got the Core 3 Nutrition group, right? We add people to those, send them a video, all that stuff. But then the most important tool is we get them on a Connect call. We want to plug them in and we want to get trained while they learn the value. So Connect calls. Another time we do Connect calls is if you have a new person who's joined the business, is you want to start getting them on calls with your upline, right? You want to start getting them on, you want to get them introduced to other leaders so that they have other perspectives, so they have another person to reach out to, they have another person who can support them, another person who might do Connect calls for them, right? And this feeling of community is invaluable. This community experience, that there's more than just this one person connecting me, gives them a sense of support and security. Because so many of us have been entrepreneurs. How many of you guys have been entrepreneurs? How many of you guys have started your own business? Right? A lot of you. So those of us who've been entrepreneurs understand how hard it is to like do a business all alone. How not even just hard, but it can be a lonely experience. Being a solopreneur, it's like a lot of work, and we'll tend to be like, we'll wear a lot of hats. You know, I'm the CEO of my business. I'm the CFO of my business. I'm the president of my business. I'm also the person that goes out there and does the grunt work, and like I'm the PR for my business, and doing the marketing, doing the business end, doing the recruiting. All of this is on our own, right? And so it can be really overwhelming, the idea of like, what, having another business? But when they get plugged into community, they understand the value of, oh, there are other people here. And it's already all been invented. I don't have to reinvent the wheel. There's already a system in place. There's already a support team, and they must have that connection. So when we've boiled the 5 IPAs down to 2, enrolling and ordering, but the original IPAs, the income producing activities, were 1, prospecting, 2, presenting, 3, closing, right? So prospecting, presenting, closing, and then you have, or enrolling, right? Prospecting, presenting, enrolling. And then plugging them in is number 4, and helping them build. So plugging them in is what we're talking about here. It starts from the very moment that you're actually presenting. You're plugging them in when you're presenting. You're already doing that 4th IPA. Okay, so plugging them in is so important, and that's what this call is about. So there are, let me see if I can get back to gallery view here. There are 2 different really important concepts that we have to be very clear on when we enter into the Connect call, whether we're the person doing the Connect call for someone else or we're the person listening to the Connect call. And we also use this information not just in Connect calls, but in healthy happy hours, like I said, and business opportunity meetings. Okay, so we have to understand the customer path and memorize those prices. And we have to understand the builder path and memorize those prices. Okay, customer path, builder path, memorizing those prices. So I've created a cheat sheet that I'm going to show you in a moment. How many of you noticed we don't have tear packs? We don't have tear sheets. We don't have tear sheets to explain everything, and we're all trying to figure out how to convey this value and memorizing and which prices and packs. So I want to make it really simple. We have this exciting, we've been leading with right now we have a lot of excitement around the Biomedic and the sprays. These are fantastic. These are fantastic, and they are add-on items. These are add-ons, okay? We still want to lead with the 30, 60, and 90-day experience. This is where people have like tremendous, and even if they've started with the Biomedic, great, still bring them through you still want to convey to them and drip on them the 30, 60, 90-day experience, right? And it could be, you know, we've been calling it the 40 days, right? Doing the 40-day core 3 plus a transformation. So we really want to convey the value of the 30, 60, 90-day experience. And we say that because we used to talk about 3-month challenges, right? So the 30-day challenge, 60-day challenge, 90-day challenge. All right, but that can be stretched. The 30 days of product, the core 3 and the 10-day transformation is also a 40-day experience. So thank you, Lily. She's typing it in there. So we've got, so those of you who are visual, we've got the chat box here for you. So we've got the 40-day metabolic reset. Now this is in your shop, your iShop Purium. There's 2 websites. Okay, they're connected. You can find them through each of them, but there's 2 websites. There's iShop Purium for customers, and there's iShare Purium for brand partners. So when we're doing a connect call, if we have somebody on the line who is a customer, we want to make sure that we are talking to them as a customer and not confusing them with prices for everything. Oh, and then if you're a brand partner, you get 25% off, and then it's like $4.99, and then you got this metabolic reset, and then you get a discount, and instead of $4.59, it's $3.21, and hey, that is just way too much information for the average person. You don't need to say all that. Okay, let's keep it really simple. So we are basically sharing the 40-day metabolic reset or the parasite cleanse or the athlete's transformation. Yes, thank you, Carol. Keep it simple. So these are all the same price, and they can all be done in 40 days or 30 days. Now, when do we make it 30 days? If someone is trying to lose weight. If someone is trying to lose weight, then we have hey, you're going to do the core 3 for 5 to 10 days, and then you're going to accelerate. We call it an acceleration is another word for the 10-day transformation, because you're accelerating from the core 3 being once a day to 3 times a day. So we start with the core 3 for 10 days, 5 to 10 days, and then we accelerate into the 10-day. We accelerate, right? And then we decelerate after that 10-day experience, after the 10-day transformation, back into the core 3 daily lifestyle. So we still are promoting the core 3 daily lifestyle. This is our main, you know, core 3 daily plus biomedic plus sprays. Okay, we can all use all those things. So the customer, so here's a little cheat sheet. Somebody said that they were a visual learner. I don't know if you guys can see this, but you might want to take a quick little picture of this. This is the information. You want to have your own tear sheet. I'm going to actually photograph this and post it in the Bliss Ohana page so that everybody can actually have this. I know it's a lot of numbers, but I'm going to break it down. So your metabolic reset for a customer is $459 minus the gift card, which is $409. Don't worry about the other numbers right now. Okay. So $459 minus a $50 gift card is $409. So remember, so those of you who survived the transition, those of you who were in the previous wave 1, that a lot of us are still transitioning into wave 2. Some of you came in on wave 2. So this is for those people. Remember the platinum packs? How much were those? Those were $14 a day. $14 a day for 2 meals a day. This is a great value. It's not changed. This is basically like the old platinum pack. It's 30 days, 40 days worth of product. It's like, hang on a second, I can hear people. Let me just mute everyone. One sec. Okay. So we're still promoting this, and it's basically, so $10 a day for 40 days if they're a brand partner, Sarah. That's if they're a brand partner. I'm just talking about the customer path right now. So it can be $12. So if somebody wants to do the calculator, sorry. Okay, so 409. Okay, divided by 40. See, you're right. So $40, 40 days. So I was doing the $459 price. You're right. Dude, $10 a day for 40 days. Hello. How does that sound? 2 meals a day for the majority of your food, 2/3 of your food. Does that sound good? Does that sound amazing? Like, that is a good deal for people who are just coming on with a customer, as a customer getting $50 off. It's incredible, right? So now and then you're going to add in the Biomedic, and you get the Biomedic is normally $60, right? And the Core 3, I'm sorry, and the sprays are $29. So for another $90, they can have those two things. And then ongoing, they can have their Biomedic and their sprays for $45 and $21.75. The Biomedic will be $45 ongoing, from $60 to $45 ongoing. All the numbers in parentheses are for people who came from wave 1 who are still getting the 30% off, okay? So the 30% off is in the parentheses. Some of us are still getting 30% off. But for those who are doing 25%, it's this number here. The Biomedic is going to be $45 ongoing. The sprays are $21.75. Okay, so we're just talking about the customer path right now. We have not even gotten to the business builder path, okay? So we want to be really clear, if they're customers, that they're coming in as customers, and you're going to benefit because you're going to get 20% off of whatever they order after minus the $50. And so why do I say 2 meals a day, Allison? That's a really good question. Because it's 60 meals, basically. If somebody's trying to lose weight, they do it in 30 days, it's going to be 60 meals, and that averages out to 2 meals a day. So it starts off, Core 3 for the first 10 days is 1 meal a day, and then you do your 10-day transformation, which is 3 meals a day, and then you continue with the Core 3 twice a day on the other end. And I say twice a day until they reach their target weight. So thanks for clarifying. All right. So this is an amazing value, right? We've just built the value. How much do people spend on a day, on meals a day? Now just go ahead and throw out in the comments, how much money do you spend on a meal in a day typically? Before you did Purium, because we're all saving money doing Purium, right? Because a meal is like $2 and something cents. Allison, you're very good at saving. You're very good. That's frugal. It's $12 a day. It's pretty good. Is that including Purium? So like this, how much I can say that I easily, like if you eat out, you have snacks, maybe you get coffee out, maybe you get a power bar or something like that. People usually spend at least $25 a day on food. So I really build the value that this is going to save money. I say that in my Connect calls all the time. Like one of the things I say is what I love about this program is it saves money. It saves me money. My first month, I saved about $300 on my grocery bill. One of my good friends who I met through Purium, she came in through one of my downline members. She saved $400 her first month on groceries doing the 30-day. She lost 35 pounds. She saved $400 on groceries, and she bought herself a couch at the end of the month. So really building the value of that this is actually inexpensive, and this is very, very good way to save money, right? Not everybody's used to buying all their groceries up front at the beginning of the month, so some people might still find it a challenge, but you never know. They may have a credit card, and they may see like, wow, this is really great. Like, I'm gonna save some money this month. Okay, so we're just talking about the customer path. Customers, great. Send them on their way, they get their product, and I really encourage you guys, right now while you're getting used to the website and the website's going through, we're still programming and getting a few key changes in there, walk them through the experience of the website so that you get familiar with the website, so that you are comfortable with the website, okay? Just walk them through so that you are so that you're having the customer experience each time, making sure that you're aware of like any glitches, okay? It's really important that you're walking them through the customer experience. I found that my money just moved from groceries to Purium product. I do agree that it tremendously cuts down on impulse buys because you were hungry. Yes, that too. Okay, so now let's talk about business builders and how to build the value of becoming a brand partner. Okay, so now we're talking about the gift cards. First of all, if somebody comes to me in a conversation, if somebody's bringing to me a possible brand partner and they're like clear, they've already been exposed, they're already interested in the business, guess what I'm going to start talking about first on that Connect call? The business. You better believe it. I'm going to start with the business. We're going to talk about product later, right? I'm going to go right into the business. So building the value of the business. So by now, everyone should be already be putting people into Shift to Wealth first before they even put them into the Core 3 Nutrition. At this point, we're putting everybody into Shift to Wealth. Tag them in some history about the product. Some like, I love to tag people in Amy Sandoval. She was at one point, but anyway, so Amy Benner-Hamby. I love to post about, I love to tag people in the post where she talks about the history of Purium. It's a Zoom that was a Bliss Ohana Zoom mastermind that she was a guest on, and she talks about the history of Purium. It's so powerful, and you really get how much integrity this company has through that video. Add them to Shift to Wealth and tag them in that. This is like, I love the way Sarah said it. It's like putting a magazine, it's like the Hemisphere magazine that's sitting in front of the person on the plane. They pick it up, you're like, oh, check out the movies, but then they happen to thumb through the whole thing. They're like just wanting to look at the movie selection, but then they happen to look through the whole magazine and find out, oh, I can also buy some snacks. Oh, I can do some other things. Add them to the Shift to Wealth group, whether you're purposely prospecting with the business or if you're even just prospecting with the health, right? Add them to the Shift to Wealth group, tag them in some meaningful things about the company. Tag them in Sarah's post. Her crown speech is beautiful, right? If you have people with like lofty goals and you want to like share like what they can do, you know, my post talks about how you can do a search for Philippines, and then you'll pull up my post where I talk about how I've been able to support and create businesses for my family in the Philippines. Like literally I support 12 people in the Philippines. Or 13, not even joking. Every month, 13 people in the Philippines I'm supporting. Okay, 3 brothers and sisters plus their extended families. So examples of things you can tag people in. There's a lot of really good things. If you have a yogi, do a search for yoga, you're gonna find tons of people to tag in about yoga, about, you know, yogis who are like thrilled about this business opportunity. Thanks, Christina. So, you know, my friend Kashi, who was a yoga teacher, she enrolled like 18 people her first month from her yoga studio. And she made like $5,000 like her first 2 months. So, I mean, this is what's possible, okay? Again, if you're shy and you're not somebody who reaches out, find your 3 brand partners who do. Okay, so Shift to Wealth. Just starting from there, right? Great place to start adding people and to tag them in posts that are related to, that are just like about the company, that are inspire them. Why network marketing is a good one. There's one that David Sandoval is talking about, why network marketing. There's a great one with Robin Talla, an audio that I posted, and there's also his speech at the regional event in LA. And this is him talking about, you know, the millennials and like having an online business and like just how empowering this opportunity is. So very validating. So this is where you can start. So now we're either in the Connect call, or we're in our business opportunity meeting, or we're in our healthy happy hour. And we're gonna talk about this, about the value of the gift cards, right? If you give somebody a $50 gift card, they're gonna get $50 off their product, and like, hey, you know, we have these gift cards. Have you heard about our gift card program? Let's talk about a couple of lead-ins. Have you heard about our gift card program? Have you heard of this new social sharing economy? Do you ever consider, do you keep your options open for a second stream of income? These are conversations that can lead into the business opportunity call, right? To turn that call from a prospecting call around the food into the business. I'm keeping my ears open for people who are saying, I'm so tired of my job, or I'm exhausted, I just, you know, I'm overworked and I hate what I do. Or do you have an exit strategy? That's another lead in. What's your exit strategy for that? So we really want to get engaged in the conversation and asking people about their experience. You know, what's your lifestyle like? If I ask somebody on a call, what's your lifestyle like? They're going to be like, what do you mean? It could open up anything. It could be they might tell me about their business, their family, their workout schedule, how little they work out, how they just sit in their truck driver all day long and they don't get any exercise. They may tell me about what they eat for lunch and dinner. They may tell me about, their hobby as a pilot or how they travel extensively around the world. You never know, but that's a very good open-ended question. Open-ended questions are good. We don't want yes or no questions where it ends the conversation. We want open-ended questions that are going to help people open up, right? And that's going to build trust. They're going to really feel you care, right? People don't care what you know. They want to know you care. So you really want to open rapport in these conversations, opening rapport with people, getting to know them. Really, we want to get to know them. We want to fall in love with these people that we're on the phone with. We really do. We want to love them. We really want to get to know them and to feel something genuine about them. So we're not just opening them up, we're opening ourselves up. We're creating rapport. We're creating a dynamic. This is true if you're in a conversation too. Let's say you're just in a conversation with a friend or meeting someone at a gathering. Ask them about their lifestyle. Ask them about, what's important to them. Ask them about their health. Ask them about their goals, right? Get into these conversations. The most famous conversation is Sarah Rhinelander's conversation with the woman who's making $20,000 a month, who was from another network marketing company, who was prospecting Sarah. She spent 2 hours talking to Sarah, asking her questions, getting to know Sarah. And at the very end, she said, "Oh, gotta go." And basically said really briefly, like, "Oh yeah, and I work for this company and I make $20,000 a month residual income. It's pretty cool." And then kind of got out of Dodge. And Sarah was like, "What? What did that do to Sarah?" It made her lean in for more. It made her be interested. When Sarah got me on a Connect call early on when I first started, she said, she mentioned that she had a friend who's making $20,000 in the business, and that was like, that made me lean in. Okay, what? I said, that would replace my wedding photography income. That's what I'm looking for, is residual income. So you listen for cues and you respond intuitively to whatever you're hearing with some information that's related to what they're saying, whether you're sharing information about the products on the Connect call or you're sharing information about the business and people who've had success and things you like about the business, working with friends, etc. Okay, so now we're talking about the business. So let's get into numbers. All right, so you've now got their interest. They're curious about the business. They'd like to know more, and then you can tell them about the different gift cards. Let them know, yeah, it's pretty awesome. There's, the customer path where you get 20% of whatever people order ongoing. And guess what those numbers are? If somebody's ordering the Core 3 daily each month, and they're paying $150 a month for that, what's 150? Someone do some math for me. What's 150? What's 20% of $150? What's 20% of $150? 30. That's how much you're getting paid a month for one customer. Imagine if you have 100 customers and you're getting $30 a month for all those hundreds of customers. How's that sound? Stephanie says great from the kitchen. She's back there cooking for her son. 30, what's 30 times 100? Oh my God, that's like $3,000, right? Just from people buying the Core 3 monthly. They're on SmartShip. Now you're in the 3K club. So now you're also making $50, $100, $150 in bonuses from that. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the 7 ways you get paid, because this is really exciting for business builders on the call. This is where I always go. Somebody's interested in the business, I'm going to tell them the 7 ways they can get paid. Maybe it's 8. But anyway, let's go over them. Let's see what we got. Let's just see. I'm going to say as much as I can, and then if you think of something that I've forgotten, you can spell it out for me. First way, 20% on orders, right? So everyone who's a customer, you're getting 20% of whatever they order. If they order a metabolic reset, that's $409 after the gift card, right? It's going to be $409 on their first order. And then you get 20% after that gift card. You get 20% of that. How much is that you're making? Somebody do a calculator here. 20% of 409. $80. You make $80 on that first order. Sound good? 30-day experience. Now you add on the Biomedic and you add on the sprays. That's $45 and $21.75. So that's another basically, $60. And then you're making 20% off of that $60. What's 20% of 60? Oh, I'm like really bad at numbers. 12. Thanks, Jesse. All right, so now you've made $92 because you have shared the value of this 30 to 40-day experience. Now, if somebody's not looking to lose weight, they can do it in 40 days, right? I don't lie. I'm like, you want to lose some weight? You're going to just like check it out. 10 days of core 3, 10 days metabolic reset, 10 days of a continuation. So let that person know you're going to get 20% of whatever customers order. First way you get paid. Second way you get paid, we just mentioned the bonuses, right? 1K club, 2K club, 3K club. Third way you get paid, ranking. Now you're starting to get points. Let's say you got brand partners. Now all of a sudden this person has brand partners and you're accumulating points and you're selling launch packs. The launch packs are 500 BV. 500 points. Takes 2,500 points to get to director. I don't go over all this with them. I don't explain all this to them. They don't need to know the point system. I'm just telling you, right? 500. How many launch packs is that to get to director? 5 launch packs. Okay. So you tell them the third way you get paid is there's these ranking bonuses. You get $200. You get $200 when you hit director, and you get $500 when you hit executive, and you keep making ranking bonuses all the way up the pipe. So matching. So you get bonuses. Sorry, you get bonuses. Now you talk about the fourth way to get paid, matching bonuses, right? So I am getting a matching bonus. You're getting a matching bonus when your brand partner hits director. You're going to get $200. They're going to get $200. You're going to get $200. Then they hit executive. They're going to get $500. You're going to get $500. And now, was that the fourth way we got paid? Fifth way we get paid is matching bonuses. Oh, no, that was it, right? Fifth way was matching bonuses. The sixth way you get paid is boom, 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 boom. Not what you're thinking. I know what you guys are going to say, but actually what I'm going to say is the diamond pool. When you hit diamond, now you're getting a piece of the pie. You get a percentage. 1% is divided up amongst all diamonds. You go further up the colored diamond, you're getting more percentages divided up amongst you. Up to 4% divided up amongst you. So now that's a sixth way you get paid. Now let's talk about the seventh way you get paid. The seventh way you get paid is only available if you get the launch pack. This is why we emphasize the launch pack. This is only available to people who buy the launch pack. The seventh way you get paid. Okay? And that is, dun, 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 dun. What is it? Coded bonuses. So if you hit executive, boom. Somebody in your downline is selling a launch pack, you're getting $50. If you're higher in the ranks, you're going to get $100. Higher in the ranks, you get $200. Higher in the ranks, you get $300 when someone in your downline sells a launch pack. It's amazing. Thanks, Gnome. Diamond pool you noticed last month was $250. Cool. All right. Somebody help Tall out with number 4 because I don't know which number is which, but if you can help her out and answer her question there. All right, so 7 ways you get paid. This is really exciting on a business call with people. If you're talking to people about the business, tell them that there's 7 ways they get paid. Starting with the customer 20%. And I'll ask them, do you want to know the 7 ways you get paid? Are you interested in the 7 ways you can get paid? Before I go all into it, because it might be like too much information, but usually it's interesting. All
So
right.
Rachel, I have a question.
Mhm.
The coded bonuses, you said only available if you buy the launch pack. Isn't it also available if you hit executive? Can you talk more about that? Sorry.
So, okay, where's Rowan? Rowan is really good at this part that you're talking about. My understanding is you get matching bonuses if you hit what you're talking about. If you get to the 2K club. But
I'm here. Hi.
hey, Rowan, do you know the specific
So
question? We just went
the
over
way
it.
I understand it, and I know Sarah's here too, so she probably knows way more clearly than I do, but you can, so matching bonuses are only available if you come in with a launch, but they can also be earned by hitting the 2K club. And then coded bonuses, I'm a little confused.
Coded bonuses are what you get with the launch. Matching bonuses you get no matter what. Coded bonuses.
No,
That's what
you
Sarah.
do not get. Oh, really?
Sarah,
Okay.
can you clarify for us? Sorry, we got a little glitch. This is what happens. There's a lot of information here that we've just all learned in the last several weeks. So let's see if Sarah can come on and clarify this. Sarah, are you there? Okay. I'll get clarification and I'll post, but I've asked this question many times, and my understanding is that you get everything except the coded bonuses with the launch pack. I mean, sorry, you get everything with the other packs. The launch pack specifically gives you access to the coded bonuses. That is the point of the launch pack. So I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna say, let's get clarification and to make sure. Whenever I have somebody who's pretty sure otherwise, I'm gonna question it. So far so good. The launch pack definitely unlocks a way to get paid that you can't get paid in any other the other packs. So it really makes sense for everyone to get the launch pack. If they're gonna be a builder, get the launch pack. If they're gonna share casually and they're maybe just gonna share a little bit, fine. Get the business builder pack and just like get 50 gift cards. So that's fine. I mean, you know, and then if somebody, occasionally I get somebody who really wants to do business, they don't have the money for the business. They don't have the money that they want to get started. They really, really, really want to do the business. And they haven't, you know, they just want to get started right now and they want 25% off. So here's the other beauty. Somebody's interested in the business. I go, guess what? Since you're also going to do the business, since you want to get a business pack, you can get 25% off your products today. 25% off your products today. If they get a 40, let me put this on the speaker view. So, I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay. Is this backwards or is this forward for you guys? Good. 344 is the 25% off price. Those of us who are still in the wave one, we're still getting 30%, so we're getting 321. But the price for 25% off is 344 for the metabolic reset, the 40-day metabolic reset, and the 40-day parasite cleanse. All right, it's going to be 344. How much are they saving from 409 to 344? So they don't get to use the gift card. You don't get to use the gift card when you're becoming a business builder, but you get to have a way bigger savings. So that's about, I don't know, about $65, right, that you're saving. Sorry, it's actually more than that because it's $459 is the retail price. So you would tell them $459 minus $344. It's like $115, I think. Okay, so you tell them if you're going to become a brand partner today, you're going to get 25% off your product, and you're going to get the metabolic reset for $344 instead of $409, or instead of the retail price instead of $459. So they're still saving. They're saving that much money, $115. You can tell them you're saving that much money. And I didn't even include the sprays and the Biomedic. But the sprays are going to be, again, with the 25% off. The Core 3 is $150, the Biomedic is $45, and the sprays are $21.75. Got it? Let's see if there's some information here. Okay, looks like you guys are all helping each other. Thank you. Okay. So, any questions about that? The point is we've got the customer path. We talk to people. People are coming in as a customer. We're talking to them about the customer path. If we find out they could become a brand partner, then we get into the conversation about brand partners. And then we introduce the brand partner price. If someone's coming in as a customer and you start talking about the brand partner price, what's happening is you are luring them in to get a discount when they do not want to be a builder. You do not want to lure people with a discounted price into becoming a brand partner when they are not going to build. That is so, so important. I can't stress how important this is. Okay, let people who are customers be customers. Let them be customers. And if they're going to be a brand partner, then you tell them the discount they're going to get as a brand partner. Okay?
Hey, Rachel?
You don't want people to become brand partners simply because they're going to get a discount, because then you're only getting 5% of whatever they order instead of 20%. And it doesn't make any sense. They're on the books as a builder when they really don't want to be. Okay, yes, Marianne.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's okay.
Quick question. Will they be adding in the option, will they be adding to the website the smart order option for customers eventually? That's the first question. And then second,
yes, it's being
okay.
It should be like any day now, any minute.
Okay.
They can do their smart orders.
Okay, because I feel like that has been a little confusing.
The only way to get smart orders in right now is you have to call. You have to call in smart order to get their smart orders placed, which is right. There's a lot of calling. So anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. And then let's say I just had this experience where I made the mistake of quoting someone the wrong price in a conversation based on previous prices.
Right.
And so then the sticker shock with once I got into the customer pricing, the sticker shock was there, with just like the additional $100, right? Like for what would have been a gold pack, for example. Mm-hmm. If they were to, because they could only afford to, let's say, like purchase a 10-day right now, and then later on in the month went and added that smart order in, they would then get that additional, it can be any next order. They're going to get the additional discount if they add the smart order in.
They don't have to even have a smart order in place as long as they order within 30 days, as long as they order within a month.
Oh.
They're going to get 25% off. They don't have to have auto ship. No one, that's the whole thing. No auto ship, no membership.
Oh. Okay.
No one needs an auto ship, not even us, not even those of us who are brand partners. However, it behooves us to have a smart ship because it makes sure that we get that 25% off. It really helps us make sure we get that 25% off. If we lapse, then we get 15% off. So we want to make sure to order within that month. And the smart ship orders are going to be you're going to be able to like decide on the calendar when you want it to come up to the 21st, I believe. People will have to make their smart ship within up any day up to the 21st as their auto ship, their smart ship. But no one's required to do smart ship. However, it's a good idea. So we want to like really offer that to people and let them know that they won't lapse on their discount if they get a smart ship. Any other questions?
I guess I still feel a little confused about that. Sorry. Just in our languaging with people, okay, I get that there's no, like people don't have to have a smart order in place in order to have 15% off. Is that true?
Correct.
Okay. If they put it in place, then they will receive 25% off.
Not if they put it in place. If they actually order, if that order goes through, if they have an auto ship, if they are ordering every month, in a month, they will get 25% off.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Through the smart order.
That's kind of a nuance. It's a little nuance.
It is. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if they have, I mean, if they don't have to have a auto ship. They can just order every month and remember like, oh, it's the 19th, I'm going to order, and they'll get 25% off whether they have a smart ship or not. They just need to order and get the 20, and that'll give them 25% off of any product, anything. Does that make sense?
I have a question, Rachel.
Yes. Hey, no.
Yo. So is there a way at which they're going to go back to retail, or 15% off will be the most they'll pay forever?
Pretty much. 15%.
So the first order is just the only order that's ever going to happen at retail for customers.
Yeah, and we give them a $50 gift card, so it ends up being less than retail no matter what.
Okay, yeah. And so because I understood the other parts of this, but what I didn't get was, is there a way for them to ever pay retail? But it sounds like no.
As far as I know, no. I don't think there is a way that they can.
They'll get at least 15% off. Perfect. Love it. Hey, the other thing I was going to mention is that I was thinking in depth about this whole idea the other week of get a choose your smart order date.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've thought about this much, but I've been telling my people and feeling like, tell people to choose a date. Like if it was the 4th through the 21st, you can pick from like the 4th, 5th, 6th. And then that way you can encourage people to tell them to order what they want on the 1st. But that way, even if they don't, you know that no matter what, you get your points up at the beginning of the month, not at the 21st.
Totally.
And if they are going to order at the beginning, there's a little bit of pressure like, oh, I need to do this before my smart order ships so I can get it done. So they go ahead and manually order early, which is even better. But if they don't, at least you get your points up early versus telling people to put it on the 20th. Tell them to put it on the 5th.
Yeah, I agree. Earlier is better, and we always have a custom, and as brand partners, all brand partners do their order on the 1st of the month. That's like that's the brand partner kind of, that's the brand partner expectation, right? And this is you claiming your business, because when you're a brand partner, if you order on the 1st, now you know you're secure for your commissions all month. It's like securing to make sure that you get your order in so you get your commissions for the month, right? So this is like an actual business maneuver. You're a business person, you're claiming your business, you're getting your order in to the 1st of the month. That's why we actually upload our business plans with a proof of our order. So everyone who's uploading business plans on the 1st of the month, you want to also upload a picture that you've made your order, because this is you claiming your business. So we upload those two things together. That's the culture we've created. It seems like we're getting kind of off track, but we want to still, send a picture of that thank you or whatever that comes on the 1st of the month when we make that order. What I foresee as a potential problem is if people have the auto ship on the 1st of the month and they want a different order, then they have to kind of go in on the 31st and fix it and remember to do that. So I personally like to make my own order and have a smart ship set for a later date than the 1st. Thanks, Ashley. Love you. Okay, who else? Any other questions? Yes.
Rachel, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, this is Monica. My original understanding was that brand partners needed to have a smart ship order in place in order to be compensated.
Nope. However, those of us who are from wave 1 and have PLC orders in place, as long as we do not interrupt and do not cancel that PLC order, we still get 30% off through the end of the year. So keep that PLC order at least till the end of the year. Don't if you need to change your PLC order, just go in the back office to add what you want to add in and then take out what you want to take out, but don't cancel the order.
Well, I had a lot of people do that. Now that you bring that up, they would cancel the order and then immediately add more things to their backup order. So now that means that they're no longer getting 30%.
That's right, 25.
That seems like a glitch.
Nope, they've made that very clear during all the conversations that happened during all of the trainings, like during the interim. They said very clearly, like, do not interrupt your backup order. If your PLC order, if you want to keep that 30%.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't understand that detail, so I didn't think it was a problem for people to immediately reinstate a backup order after they got rid of everything that was already in there.
Yeah, no, the trick is to add things in and then take things out, or take things out, add things in, but like not to cancel.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, and what Gayla said, I don't rank unless I've ordered 50 BV of the month. That's right. We all have a required amount of BV, right? So if you're, most people have to order 50 points worth, right? Otherwise you're not going to reflect ranking. So even with Crown volume, if I haven't made my order, I'm going to be listed as an associate in the back office. So if you want to know what your rank is, you got to make sure you got your points in. You got your order, your minimum BV, your minimum BV. Okay. So, and the BV changes as you go up in rank. Like I think my BV is 100. So, all right. Any other questions? These are good questions.
Hi, it's Tal.
Hi, Tal.
Just a quick question. So in regards to the 50 BVs, do the customers also need 50 BVs to get their 25% off?
No.
Okay.
Good question. Customers do not need a certain amount of BV to get that 25% off. That's beautiful. They can just order a shake. They can just order Biomedic and get that 25% discount. Just one bottle. But they're going to pay for shipping. So you might as well have a big order. Any other questions? These are all really good questions, you know? And Monica, thanks for clarifying. I feel like that was an important detail. Sorry about that. I feel bad that your people may have gotten, didn't catch that detail. Mary,
Rachel, Margot, I have a question. Yeah, I have a question.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
just got notified that a woman that signed on as a builder, as a brand partner, canceled her backup order. And she already ordered this month, so she thought she was good. And she's like, I just want to cancel my backup order. You know, Sally, the woman you met in Denver. And so does this mean that from this point on, she will not get that 30% off?
So did she enroll? When did she enroll?
She enrolled in September. It was after, yeah, it was September.
Okay, yeah, so now she's 25% off. She'll just go back to 25%.
Okay.
As long as she orders every month within that 30 days, she'll get 25% off.
Right. Okay. So she lost her 30% by canceling that.
That's right.
Okay. Just making sure. I can let her know that because she probably doesn't know that.
And who is this? I didn't catch your name.
Sally.
Oh, Sally. Hi.
And well, the other question I have is she got on as a builder, but then she decided she doesn't want to build. So should I have her unenroll, and because she'll still get that 25% off as a customer?
You can't really
right?
It's too late to you can't unenroll. You're just
you can't.
Yeah, she's like permanently a member. Formerly
okay.
a member, now she's like, you know, considered a brand partner at this point. You can't change statuses.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was possible or not. Okay.
Sorry. The only way she'd be able to do that is if she quit, if she didn't do anything for 6 months and then re-enrolled as a customer. I think that's
You mean like she never bought anything, or?
She didn't buy anything for 6 months and then she re-enrolled as a customer. That might be possible.
Huh. Okay. All right. I just wanted to check.
Yeah, I would.
Because I kind of now wish I hadn't brought her on as a builder, because I thought she would build, and then she's like, I'm just going to leave everything. She's like, I'm just going to turn everyone over to you, because I don't want to, mess with it.
If she's interested in building, she turns everyone over to you. And if you feel inclined to use her gift card code, she might get a check and then be like, well, on second hand, maybe I'll build a business, or maybe I'll at least. Maybe she'll be more inspired.
Okay.
By getting those points. Who knows? Sometimes people need to taste the money.
Wait, just want to quickly
change before they, before they kick into gear. Okay, who was that?
All right, great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Rachel, just want to quickly jump in before you guys jump off. I just want to let Australia, so people can be customers down. You can have a customer base in Australia. Obviously, they can't build the business.
Yeah.
But, so the first order has to be called in if anyone wants to share that, and they get 25% off if they order within the 30 days. It's the same thing as over here, but they just can't build the business. If they can't call it in, then we can do it from over here in the States. For them, they just need all the information to do it, and then the second order they can do online themselves if it's all set up. And if anyone needs help with that, just shoot me a text. I can support you guys through that.
So you're talking about people in Australia who are just ordering as customers?
Yep, you guys can have. Yep, you can have points through customer base in Australia too. So they just can't build the business.
So they can actually buy through the website using your gift card.
Yep, exactly.
with an Australian bank?
Yep.
I did not know that.
No. So what happens is the first order gets called in and they set it all up. They get $50 off. It's go on their account. They're Australian billing and shipping.
Okay.
We called in through customer service. Yeah, once
So they can
on
call
there,
in as a customer for their first order, and then
yeah.
and they,
And we have to,
you're
we have
breaking
to
up a lot. Sorry, honey. It's hard. It's like choppy.
if there's a background noise, it kind of cuts in and out. Yeah, so if anyone needs help with that, they can text me. I can support them through that as well.
And did you say that then they do get they can create a smart ship after they've called in their first order?
Yes,
Okay.
they can.
That's good to know. I'm so glad. I got people down under.
Yeah, everyone needs biomedic down there, you guys. It's crazy. Everyone needs all of it down there.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. It's not a lot of organic there. Yeah.
No, not a lot. So
Yeah. We got to get
all right,
this.
got to jump. Got a call. So love you guys. Thanks for the call, Rach.
Rebecca.
Bye, hon.
Bye. Okay. Any other questions?
I got one more.
Hey, no.
Yo, I know we're at the end here. So if you are a brand partner and you've got your smart order in place, and now it's before my smart order is supposed to ship, and I make an order for, over 50 BV, make an order for 700 BV, so I could cancel my smart order. What, if any, difference will I see on, I'm in my back office and I'm on the account, and then I go down to smart order and I'm looking at the screen where I can change, update, add, toggle, any of the things on my smart order. Is that screen going to change once I make an order that would be enough to cancel it for the month and say like smart order completed or canceled for this month, or it shows up in gray, or does it still just say like smart order on file, like it looks like it's going to ship, but we just know that it won't? Or is there some way to know? Does it show up differently?
That's a really good question. I don't know how it's going to change because they're programming it right now.
Right, and I have had people on my team like order, and then they're like, well, my smart order says it's going to ship. Is it going to ship? I don't want it to ship because I just ordered that stuff or whatever,
Oh, you're asking basically will it override? Basically, if I do an order, will it cancel my smart ship order?
Well, I think yes, it will, but is there any way to like tell if you're new and you want to see that you're did it, or you just have to trust and know?
I don't know. I don't know. Sorry.
I was guided through this. Yeah, I can get back to you, Noam, on that. I was guided from someone when I called in, and it was under account, and there's somewhere you can see a list of all your people, and it says no in red with the people who have already fulfilled their BV, and it's replaced their backup order. It says no in red, and then everyone else says yes in green. So just find that spot where they have that list.
I know where it is. If you go to your organization and click on Unilevel Team, go to your organization and you go down, it'll say Downline Smart Ship Orders. You click on that, and it will show you whose is going to ship and whose isn't because they haven't placed an order.
Thank you, Rowan. This is our downline crown.
And it'll show you yours as well. But for people who aren't doing the business, like customers, I don't know if there's a way for them to see that in their back office or in their.
Yeah, I'm not worried about them because I may not even know who they are. But yeah, business people. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Awesome. Woo! We reached the top of the hour quick. How are you guys doing? If you guys have any other questions, I think I'll stay on like just another minute. This is a really good thing to get all this clarification on.
I have one quick question,
Mm-hmm.
Margot. If does the getting into the 1K club, does that include our order too? Like the order, the money that I spent on
the 1K club is only for customers, only people who
got it.
The money that they're spending. And you can look at your level team to see what your 1K, where you are in the 1K.
Great.
How to look at your level. Yep. All right. Thank you. Well, it is the top of the hour. It's 12:05. I feel like you guys have asked some really good questions. I'm going to put this for replay into the Bliss Ohana page. It'll be on a YouTube link. And those of you guys who lead calls, please make sure that you're uploading to YouTube so that with unlisted, so the only people with link can see it, and use that to post into the teams. and also put it in the team document for all the Zooms. And I'm going to go in there today and add some things to the team Zoom document and all the different, recordings. So lots of love. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for joining, and I love you all.
Bye, Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate that.
Yay. Hi, Madalena.
Thanks for doing the board, Rachel.
That was for you, girl.
I know, that's great. Really
Bye,
appreciate
Rachel.
being able to see
Type
it.
that up and put it in there into the Melissa Hana.
Nice.
There.
Awesome.
Great.
Love
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
Rachel.
you.
Bye, darling.
Bye.
Thanks, Rachel. Love you.
Thanks, Rachel. That was really helpful.
So glad. You're welcome.
Bye.
Ciao for now.